Hi YouTube, it has been a minute and I want to apologize. I had intentions to upload this Q&A, but I've been busy and life got busy, but I am going to organize my YouTube a little bit better because I definitely want to post more content out for you guys. I love YouTube. It has been a goal of mine for years and I definitely want to stay aligned to that and share more with you guys because you guys share so much love and support to me and I definitely want to give back to you guys. But I'm excited to chat on this Q&A because it is a Q&A that I had about 3 weeks ago on my Instagram when I won my first overall win in San Diego, my hometown. It's been such a ride and I wouldn't change it any other way. I am just so thankful and grateful, especially evolving with this new division, fit model. And it's been such a beautiful journey, honestly, especially from having 4 years off from competing. And I didn't think I was going to be stepping back on stage, to be honest with you. And until I realized that I need to start pouring into my cup as well. And I do truly love this sport so much. And it's given me so much. And I definitely want to know what it's like to be on the other side. And not only that, I want to support my clients through their journey as well, through my trials and tribulations throughout my own journey, and also learn and grow and evolve with them in it too. So it's such a beautiful thing. And I'm just so excited to continue and share this journey with you guys. My next show will be in Orlando, Girl Power, and I am so excited because it's just 4 hours away from me, 4 to 5 hours away from me, and Sandy is going to be there, and her feedback is going to be so valuable to me, especially heading into nationals, because you know the goal is pro card, so I want to get her feedback and see what she thinks of my look and all that fun stuff so I can continue and grow in the sport, because feedback is so important. If you don't wait for feedback, I really encourage it, because that's how you're going to grow in the sport and all that fun stuff. But I want to dive into this Q&A now because I have so many questions and a lot of beautiful questions from you guys. And also I uploaded another box today, so hopefully I get a little bit more questions to follow up after all the questions from this week. Not from this week, from post-show. So we'll start with this question. How is traveling to a show? I am so used to it, and it's honestly easy, but I do kind of struggle. So I really have to organize myself. I struggle with organization. So I'm being more aware of that. And I decided for this show for San Diego to meal prep and freeze my food before going to the show. So I basically meal prep my shrimp, my chicken, I froze it, in bulk. So then that way I can just fly with it frozen. And when I get to my hotel, I can whip everything out, cook it. I took my skillet with me and all that stuff. So the meal prep was a tricky part for me, and it always is. But other than that, having like my clothes ready, all those things, that's a breeze. I get that done. And I pack all my essentials that I need, and especially, of course, my bikini, my heels, making sure I got my tanning, all that stuff, because I do my do it yourself tan by ProTan. Recommend it if you haven't done your own tan for show day. It's just so easy. It's so easy, so convenient. You don't have to be in a schedule for, to get tanned. You can just do it on your own time, which could be a blessing and a curse, because sometimes I tan late at night, not late, but like right before bed. And it would be better to do it like maybe 6 p.m. or so you can just like kind of wind down to head to bed. But that's something I want to work on personally, and that's something I'm probably going to get better at as I continue to travel to shows. But really smooth. Just organize yourself, especially your food, because that's priority, and everything you need for show day. And just be prepared to make sure you're prepared to get sleep when you get to the hotel, because sleep is also important on show day weekends. But other than that, the travel went really smooth, and it was actually the easiest travel that I had, to be honest with you. And how long do you wait for feedback? So, I'm assuming feedback from the judges. Yes. So At this show, it was smaller and it didn't take long. We had a line. Jamie's usually really quick on getting to the line, but she was there and I just came and we ended up getting my feedback there. And the show was smaller again, so we didn't take much. The show ended like around 6 p.m. And yeah, it was so quick. So feedback was quick as well. So yeah, but other shows, like if the shows are long, you can be there up to an hour. I remember, especially at national shows, I remember when I was competing in 2021 in nationals, I would be in line for hours. And I remember Universe, I stayed till like 11, close to noon. And yeah, Sandy's still there giving out feedback. She's such a sweetheart. Like she's there to give everyone their feedback with so much love and grace. She's amazing. But yeah, other than that, a lot of shows do the same thing. If they're smaller, usually the feedback doesn't take long. If they're bigger, the feedback will take a little bit. You know, you have to be in line right after the show. The judges, you can go to the judges table, wait there and get the feedback, and then go for your day, go eat, go do your thing. That's the only parts, like obviously competitors want to go eat and enjoy, but feedback is valuable. I usually just get my feedback, go to my hotel and just eat in my hotel room, or sometimes I will go out to eat like I did for San Diego because the show was done early, but typically I don't. I just order DoorDash, whatever, and then go to my hotel, watch a movie, eat my food, and just stay present. And the next day is when I usually go out to eat and do stuff, like on Sunday where I have my intuitive day. Let's see. What did you feel when they called on you? What did I feel when they called on me? Honestly, I felt so present. One thing that I vowed to myself is to be present throughout the journey and not worry about what will happen, and just simply stay present and with the now rather than with the what ifs. So I remember just meditating, staying present, looking around the stage, just remembering what everything looked like, and clear as day, remember everything. The screen and the black sides, it's in the squares and the gray carpet and the people just watching. I was just so present, and it felt amazing to actually feel present, because I remember in the past when I competed, I was so scared and nervous. Like you can see, sometimes you could see it, sometimes you couldn't see it, because I do tend to perform, and I do tend to kind of, wipe out on stage. But this time I was like, I'm going to be present. I meditated to stay present. I remember listening to music before I even stepped on stage, just to kind of stay in my zone, because, in the end of the day, it was my day and I worked so hard to be there, and I definitely want to be present and enjoy it. So when they called my name, it just felt right. I felt so aligned, and I just had so much fun when I was presenting. What did you do between shows? I hung out with my girl, Kat. If you don't know her, she's a suit designer in Toxic Angels. She's amazing. I love her so much. And if you ever want to customize with her. And I mean, the whole team is amazing, but I absolutely love Kat because she's just such an eye. She actually chose my bikini for me, the hollow teal. The hollow teal, it was beautiful. I loved it. It was a perfect suit for my debut, and she nailed it. And I just love her for saying, just choose the hollow teal. Like, she's like, do hollow teal. I was like, okay, I'll do it, because I trust her. But yes, I hung out with her, my aunt. We went to a restaurant. We just hung out. I had coffee, and I had my meals, and we were just chilling. We took some pictures too, and we just chatted, catched up, and did all that fun stuff. What's the show schedule like? How was the show day schedule? Like, was bikini first, then fit model, or wellness? So the show schedule, I believe, so it was fit model first, wellness, and then bikini. That's what I saw, because there wasn't any like figure or fitness, because the show was smaller. So I remember fit model being the first, which was nice. It went by really fast, and the show was smaller too. So that's how the division went for this. The division lineup went for this show, if I remember correctly. How was the class lineup? My class lineup, I only did open class, and it was just me and another beautiful girl. She looked amazing as well. There was just two, and the show was smaller, and I went for the overall in this one as well. And it was it was three people for the overall. And yeah, it was awesome. It was really awesome just to be there and just enjoy that time and be present. What would you say to boost someone's confidence? I love this question so much, so much, because I know a lot of us can be, we can lack confidence, which I have been there. I've lacked it in so many ways, and because I had so much self-doubt and didn't love myself like I should have. But one of the biggest things is I'm my worst. I was my worst critic back then, and I kind of have to rewire that still, because those little inner critics can come into play. But what I would do is like encourage action over perfection, and again, just it's a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. So confidence is really executing the things that you want to do. So just stay true to that. Be fearless to what you want for yourself and what will make you happy, because that's going to keep you aligned. Hi, Jay. Did you get any feedback from the judges? And another question is, can you go into detail with the feedback? So 2 feedback questions. My feedback was no more muscle, just leaner on my glutes on the sides, on the saddlebags of my glutes. I will insert a picture here if I can of my back pose. And I honestly am so curious on my current back pose, and I'm going to insert that here as well and compare them so you guys can see. But I do feel like my body fat on the side of my glutes are slimming down now. We're working for it while keeping the fullness and not getting too lean quite yet. And I'm feeling good about it. We still have time. We're depleting still a little bit more, and then we can fill out for show or whatever we need to do. I'm just trusting the process. I trust my coaches with all my heart, and I also see what they're seeing as well. And I always am open communication with them as well. So this is a really good question. Since my muscles maxed out, I honestly feel like that could change, because the pro division hasn't started yet. So once we get that Olympian, we can really know what's the max in the muscle for this division, right? So it's kind of in the air right now. And I'm just maintaining what I was told, bringing in the feedback to that next show, and then getting Sandy's feedback, and then growing from that, of course, right? So I honestly think that this division is going to be perfect muscularly for muscle for what I am envisioning this division for, because I personally love the look that they're aiming for, and the Ashley Kay look is so beautiful. In 2015, like the Courtney King look as well, their muscle mass was more of a softer but fuller look that the old school bikini looked like, and I love that look so much. And this is why I'm doing this, because it aligns to me so well, and it's the physique I want to carry for the rest of my life. And yeah, so will you also be competing in bikini? And that, as of right now, I love the fit model look, and I don't plan on changing until, I see the Olympia winner and continue to grow from there, because I do plan on competing and just evolving with this sport, which I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm like a caterpillar right now trying to evolve into that butterfly, I guess. But it's that's how I see this division. It's like it's growing and evolving, just like wellness, just like bikini. It went from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and that's what everything in life is. Even you, even me, even your loved ones, everyone, we all are evolving. But even if I'm maxed, I would stay in this look. I can sustain this look. I feel very happy in this look. Feel very me in this look. And yeah, that's what I would say with that. And I don't know if I would compete in bikini. I can never say never, but as of right now, I don't see it. And I'm just focusing on the present moment and not fixating on the future, because when you fixate in the future, that's just stress. Personally, for me, I just like to be present and in the now. So yeah, just loving the process right now, definitely, and enjoying the evolution of this sport right now. So how do you know, this is a really good question. How do you know if you're fit model or bikini? I would say having coaches guidance would be helpful, and also your genetics could play a part. But also this one's a very important one for me. And it aligned with me. It's your personal choice. Like I personally could have done bikini. I could have personally done bikini or fit model, but I decided I wanted to do fit model because it aligned to me and that's the look I want to look like. And I love it. And it's just more sustainable for me. And I want to put my coaching first, then athlete, then me as an athlete. And I feel like this division is perfect for me to balance that. And not only that, I'm a mother and I need to be there for my kids. And I feel like this prep is still hard, don't get me wrong, but I have more energy throughout the day to sustain and be there with them and be present with them. More than anything, I feel like this prep, I haven't been fixated with the prep. I've been more present with my family and enjoying my process because I fill my cup. Like when I go to the gym, that's for me. And when I compete, that's for me as well. And it just helps me stay aligned to me while I'm taking care of others and being present with others. And I honestly have grown in my relationship with my husband, my kids, myself, and it's been a beautiful journey. I truly am very thankful that I decided to do this for me. But again, you could decide what you want out of this division. Obviously, if you want to come in competitive in this division and you have the genetics, and yes, do this division if that's what you want and that's what aligns with you. There's others that want to work for this look, then work for this fit model look. And there's others that want to look the bikini look because they love the bikini look. And there's others that do wellness because they love the wellness look, or their genetics stick very well to that. Like I have a client that her genetics are crazy amazing for wellness. So it just depends on your preference and it depends on your genetics. And ultimately it's really up to you. But really good question. Really, really good to kind of tap in with a coach on this one as well. I think that would be very, very valuable. Let's see here. Would love to know more about your prep. So I am macro based, so I track my macros. I choose the foods I want as long as I'm staying within my macro range and hitting my fiber, sodium, macronutrient, protein, carbs, and fats, all those things. And just keeping an eye on that. But if one day I don't want shrimp, I can switch it to steak. If one day I don't want steak, I can switch it to chicken. Like I try to change my menu here and there, and I like to add some protein bars or change it up, or make my Greek yogurt bowls and stuff like that. Like I like to play around with my food. It's balance. In the end of the day, this sport is all about balance. So I balance my life, even my meals. I'm not super fixated on like just having chicken and rice or just oatmeal. No, I like to switch it up here and there, but I keep it whole food. And if I want to have, a little protein bar, like I will have one processed things, but the processed thing is usually like a protein bar or like a Yasso Greek yogurt bar, something like that. And it's just one thing that I can enjoy. And it's usually at nighttime. Sometimes I do have popcorn as well. It's healthy, like the little mini 100 calorie bag kettle popcorn. I have that as a snack and I just play around. My girls know that. Even with my girls, like when they're on prep, I cut down like the processed foods. Weren't like a week out, completely cut out processed foods, or even 4 weeks if their tummy is not tolerating it, or like I'll look over their food and be like, take this out or whatever. But like, as long as you're responding, that is key, and you listen to your body and how your body responds to the food as well. So that's my thing with macros and competing. Even in the off season, it's the same thing. Just calories are lower when you're competing, of course, because you're cutting. I'm also still doing cardio, still training hard. My highest of my cardio got during my peak, during my prep for San Diego was 60 minutes. And now it's at a 45-minute because we're still trying to get a little bit leaner. And I'm all good. I'm okay with that. And I'd rather be leaner and then fill out or whatever, whatever. It's easier to be leaner than not be as leaner before the show. So me and my coach are just trying to be ready before the show, which is very helpful too. but yeah, like compared to my bikini preps, they are very similar. I just feel like I have more energy because my body fat is a little bit higher than bikini. Of course, bikini, you're looking for a more leaner look. So yeah, they both have their grit, definitely do, and I feel like they're the same personally, just as hard and just as rewarding. Will you be my coach? LOL. I'm looking into the division right now. Absolutely. I would love to be your coach. I am currently, my roster is open to requests. So if you request me, I will get on a free consultation call with you. So feel free to apply on the Fit Body Fusion page. Request me as a coach, and I will text you for a free consultation. So yeah, I'll definitely like kind of loop you in on the division, and we can talk about where you're at and what I would think would be best with you. I kind of like to start my girls in like educating them and reverse dieting them, getting to know their body, and then getting them into a prep. So yeah, that'd be really fun to evolve with you. What do you hope to inspire in other competitors, fit model or otherwise? Oh, this is such a beautiful question, and I would definitely I want to inspire others to be present and embrace the process and focus on improving yourself throughout the process within your body, mind, and spirit, because I feel like that is so important when competing, because you're aligned when you're doing things the right the right way. You're doing it for yourself. You're working hard, and it's made easy for you because it is your goal and you're executing. So be present and stay aligned is what I really, really want to inspire others, and to not let their mind control their outcome, or do not let their mind control their life, and those limited beliefs, and just continue to push and evolve to be the higher self, and using those failures or those limited beliefs as growth opportunities, and rewiring those thoughts to like, no thought, I am going to stay true to my macros. I'm not going to fall off plan. No mind, I am definitely going to hit my cardio because I know my higher self would be aligned to this, and I'm going to feel a lot better afterwards. So yeah, that's what I inspire other competitors. I hope to inspire in other competitors is just simply staying aligned to your true self and also your authentic self throughout the process. How has your spiritual faith impacted your prep season this year? Oh, this is such a beautiful question because this is something I've been focusing on for a year now, and I've had a strong spiritual awakening, and it's been such a beautiful thing. And as someone that has struggled with postpartum depression after having Titus and after having AJ, I was very soulless, didn't have anything or anyone to guide me, but only looking for self-validation and doing things for the wrong reasons, and it just felt so miserable. I was letting my mind control me rather than God, letting God lead the way. And yeah, just speaking on that makes my heart go. But yeah, it's just, I'm very thankful to be able to know that my depression is not me. Those are just my old thoughts and my old habits that were my comfort. And I finally broke free out of that after, waking up and telling myself like, girl, you need to get your shit together. Basically, it's like, you're more than these thoughts. You're letting your mind take over your life. And I will tell you, it was like a black cloud was over me for years even. And I'm finally awakened to my true self, my true alignment, and doing what I love. Because when I was competing, I truly was in love with it and I felt so aligned. But then a lot of life things were coming. And so I kept self-sabotaging and just feeling like I wasn't enough or couldn't do it. So I was just pouring into others, and help, which helped me a lot because I am a coach, and that was healing me throughout the process. Truly, my clients heal me, and I love seeing their growth from caterpillars to butterflies. I swear, I see it, and it's just a beautiful process, and that helped me heal and see like, my girls can do this, and I am setting that example for them as well, and I need to do this for them as well. Not only that, I need to do this for myself, because I promised myself that this is something I've always wanted to do, and this is my alignment, and this is my truth to me and what makes me happy. And I want to give back to others, struggling to find themselves again and stay aligned to their true selves, because it comes down to never giving up. It's not always going to be easy. When you're aligned to something, there's always going to be ups and downs, and you're always going to feel like you're not enough for that. But if you push through that, when you rewire that thought, you get more aligned, and that's how you continue and grow as a person in your alignment, if that makes sense. So do what you love and stick to it, even on the hard days, because that is just wired to your heart that you want to continue and succeed in that, not wired in your mind that you feel like you're not going to succeed in that. So follow your heart, stay true to that. Lean into God. There is a higher power. I truly believe in higher power and God. And, He guides us in the right direction. And when you truly let go and simply let love take the way and let presence take the way, that's when true happiness and abundance comes back. I swear. It's such a beautiful thing. But yeah, it's just staying aligned to you. And knowing that you're not in control of everything. It has impacted my prep 100%, because I'm literally letting go. I sometimes don't even feel like I'm on prep because I'm so present in my day-to-day, and that's what I want to strive to be. Although those negative thoughts like to creep in, which are the inner critic, that's where I, rewire those thoughts and say, no, thank you, thought. That is an old thought. I will push that thought away. Literally, I talk to those negative thoughts, because it helps rewire that and push them away. It's a lot of woo-woo stuff, but it really helps. And I meditate every morning, and I pour more into me rather than into others, because I used to pour more into others than myself, and that caused a lot of burnout, and that's not where I want to be ever again. So I feel aligned. I'm very happy, and I'm very thankful for God and not being soulless. So I encourage you guys to find your alignment with God or whatever you believe in, because it truly helps. Now, next question. How sustainable do you feel like this place of physique is? I think it's definitely sustainable. Currently, I'm weighing 110, and my comfortable off-season weight is 115, 118. So yeah, I think it's pretty sustainable. I can definitely see myself holding 115, and since my stage weight is 110, I can also hold that 110 too. So I definitely think it's sustainable for me. So it definitely is a lifestyle physique. That I feel like that's what they're shooting for here in the fit model division. So that's something I love, absolutely love. How is your physical and mental health right now? Honestly, it's been really good. I've been, working on my mindset and being conscious of my thoughts and just being present again. And again, all this goes back into that spirituality question I had. And yeah, just being aware of my emotions and staying healthy with them as well. Are you getting any negativity, comment, fatigue from ignorance who hate fit model? Honestly, no, I haven't been getting any messages, but comments, I've been seeing a couple, and I don't let them get to my head, and I will never let any negativity get to my head, or anyone bad mouthing me or the fit model division, because at the end of the day, they're projecting on how they feel about themselves, and I have nothing to do with it. And I'm being brave enough to step on that stage in a bikini, and they're just commenting negativity. So yeah, for me, it doesn't faze me. It's life, and there's always going to be good and bad, and this is where we lean onto God and leave it to Him, right? Not a question, just adore and have so much joy for you. I love you so much, Haley, and I adore you so much, and I cannot wait to see you kick off your season here soon. You look amazing. Those glutes have grown, girl. Since I saw them in person, they have grown. I'm so excited to see the outcome for your first show. Will you do a posing tutorial for other fit model peeps to hit that upper glute spot in the front pose? Honestly, I was thinking about this too. I think I definitely should make a reel like this. You just gave me some inspo, so I'm definitely going to put this on a reel one day because I feel like this could be very valuable for a lot of people. So yes, definitely we'll work on that. What workout are you wearing? Looks amazing. My girl, it is a Bombshell. I love Bombshell. My red outfit, my red sports bra and my red shorts are from Bombshell. I love Bombshell. They are so comfy. They're basically like Lulus. So get you a pair. They're so cute. Okay. I believe those were all the questions I had from that last Q&A. So now I'm going to open up my Instagram and just see if I got any more questions on here. I got a question. Is there a weight conditioning difference for amateur show versus national fit model show? I say go by how you're looking rather than a weight. So rather than your weight, right? Everyone's body weighs different. And you also have to keep in mind how you're looking and how your conditioning is for the division, right? I do believe right now the conditioning will be changing and evolving for national shows from amateur shows for sure, especially because I'm working on getting a leaner look, heading into the national show, or, heading into my my second show of the season. I'm going leaner to that show just to see that feedback and what they're looking for, but we're also keeping that fullness so we're not tapped into that leanness like bikini. Don't go by weight, go by how you're looking, but your weight will determine how you're looking as well, if that makes sense. And again, it goes by feedback for nationals. So I really encourage you to do an amateur show, get your feedback there, and then take that into a national show with that feedback from your regional show. So that way you can come in your best for nationals. So that is pretty much it, guys. I am so grateful and thankful for every single one of you guys for commenting, for supporting, for sharing your love, and just being here with me. Because honestly, we're all in this together. We're all one. I truly believe that. Like, we all feed off of our energies. If you're in this community of bodybuilding, it's not easy. So sharing that positive light to other people and just being there with them and helping them is what it's all about. And I'm just so thankful because I know you guys are there for me and I'm there for you as well, just so you are aware. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to the next video, which I'm definitely going to do a full day of eating. I feel like that's one that has been asked for, so we'll see. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.